In an increasingly globalized world, managing money across borders is no longer just for international businesses or high-net-worth individuals. From sending support to family abroad, to paying for online services in different currencies, or even just planning a holiday, the need for efficient and affordable international money solutions has skyrocketed. While traditional banks have historically been the go-to for such needs, a new breed of financial technology, fintech companies, like Wise, has emerged, offering compelling alternatives. As a finance expert, I frequently encounter questions about the best way to handle international transactions. And while traditional banks offer a sense of familiarity, I often recommend Wise for its clear advantages, especially when it comes to cross-border money movement. Let's explore why Wise frequently outshines traditional banks in this arena. The hidden costs of traditional banking. One of the most significant reasons to consider Wise over a traditional bank for international transfers lies in cost transparency and savings. Banks, while seemingly convenient due to existing relationships, often employ a multi-layered fee structure that can quickly erode the value of your international transfers. Here's how traditional banks often cost you more. Hidden exchange rate markups. This is perhaps the biggest culprit. When you send money internationally through a bank, they rarely offer you the mid-market rate, which is the real exchange rate you see on Google or Reuters. Instead, they add a hidden markup to this rate, effectively selling you currency at a less favorable price and pocketing the difference. This markup can be significant, often ranging from 2% to 5% or even more for every transaction. Over time, these seemingly small percentages add up to substantial losses, especially for frequent or large transfers. Opaque transfer fees. Beyond the exchange rate, banks typically charge flat fees for international wire transfers. These fees can vary widely, from $20 to $50 or more per transfer, and sometimes even include fees charged by intermediary banks in the SWIFT network. This means your money might pass through several banks before reaching its destination, each potentially deducting its own fee, making it difficult to predict the exact amount your recipient will receive. Receiving fees. It's not just the sender who incurs costs. Many traditional banks also charge a fee to the recipient for receiving an international wire transfer. This further reduces the amount that ultimately reaches your loved ones or business partners. Account maintenance fees. While not directly tied to individual transfers, some traditional bank accounts that offer international features might come with monthly maintenance fees, adding another layer of cost. Wise's advantage: transparency, speed, and fair rates. Wise's model is built on addressing these pain points of traditional banking, offering a refreshingly different approach. The mid-market exchange rate. Wise is committed to providing the real mid-market exchange rate. This means no hidden markups. Their profit comes from a small, transparent fee that is clearly displayed upfront before you confirm your transfer. You always know exactly how much you're paying and how much your recipient will receive. This unparalleled transparency is a game changer for budgeting and financial planning. Lower, transparent fees. Instead of complex and often hidden charges, Wise has a straightforward fee structure. The fees are typically a small percentage of the transfer amount plus a fixed fee, which is often significantly lower than what traditional banks charge. For many popular currency routes, Wise is often 4 to 8 times cheaper than banks. Faster transfers. Traditional bank transfers, especially international wires using the SWIFT network, can take several business days to complete. This is because money often has to pass through multiple intermediary banks. Wise, on the other hand, has built its own proprietary network of local bank accounts around the world. When you send money with Wise, you're essentially making a local transfer to Wise's account in your currency, and then Wise pays out the equivalent amount from its local account in the recipient's currency. This peer-to-peer-like model bypasses the slow and costly SWIFT network, leading to significantly faster transfers, often instant, or arriving within hours, even for international payments. Multi-currency accounts with local details. For those who frequently deal with multiple currencies, Wise's multi-currency account is a revolutionary feature. It allows you to hold balances in over 40 different currencies and even provides you with local bank details like a UK sort code and account number, a Euro IBAN, or a US routing number for several major currencies. This means you can receive payments from clients or family in their local currency, as if you had a local bank account, often with zero receiving fees. This is a level of flexibility and cost-effectiveness that traditional banks rarely offer without requiring you to open separate, full-fledged accounts in each country. User-friendly experience. Wise's platform, accessible via its website and mobile app, is designed for simplicity and ease of use. Setting up an account, initiating transfers, and tracking payments are intuitive processes, a stark contrast to the often cumbersome and paperwork-heavy procedures at traditional banks. Debit card for global spending. The Wise debit card linked to your multi-currency account is a boon for travelers and anyone who spends internationally. It allows you to spend in local currencies directly from your balances, again at the mid-market rate with low conversion fees if you need to convert. This avoids the often high foreign transaction fees charged by traditional bank cards, when a bank might still be preferred. While Wise excels in international money transfers and multi-currency management, it's important to acknowledge that it's not a full-service bank. Here are a few scenarios where a traditional bank might still be the more appropriate choice. Loans and credit. Wise does not offer traditional banking products like personal loans, mortgages, or credit cards. If these services are a primary need, a traditional bank is necessary. Physical branch access. For individuals who prefer in-person banking services, face-to-face consultations, or the ability to deposit large amounts of physical cash, a traditional bank with a branch network is essential.